2F is about word problems. Now, to solve a word problem using algebra, you should read the problem and find out what the question is asking for, and I would do that twice. Then you define a variable, like let x be the number of, and you actually have to write a sentence for that. You can't say x equals dogs. Okay, you need to write a sentence. The number of dogs, the dog's age, whatever it is, you need to write a sentence. Then write an equation using your defined variable to show the relationship that's in the question. Then solve it and then answer in words. Okay, let's do this first one. Jen walked a certain distance. She rode a bike twice as far. And finally, she took a bus which traveled 8 kilometers, and the journey was 29. How far did Jen walk? So I'll make x equal distance Jen walked. Then I'm going to read again. Jen walked a certain distance. Then she rode a bike twice as far. So 2x is the bike distance. I might write that down. You don't have to, but I like to write it because then I have it with me. Finally, she took a bus 8 kilometers. So she walked, and then she rode, and then she took the bus, and she went 29 kilometers in total. So I'd solve that equation. I'd take 8, and then divide by 3. I can't leave the answer like that. It has to be in words. So I say Jen walked 7 kilometers. And I know that's her walking distance because I wrote that up there. Okay, the next one says, if I multiply my age 28 years ago by 3, I will get my mom's age now. And my mom's 84. How old am I? So I'm going to put X is my age. You might put Mrs. Rafferty's age there. And I'm going to say 28 years ago, I was X minus 28. Whatever my age is minus 28. That was my age 28 years ago. That was a lovely time. And then I'm going to write my equation. I will get my mom's age now, and my mom's 84. So if I multiply 3 times X minus 28, I'll get 84. Now I would expand that first probably, and I'd get 3x, and 28 times 3 is 84. So if I add 84 to both sides, I get 3x equals, let's see, 8 and 8 is 16. I get 168, I reckon. And then I have to divide by 3. I don't have my calculator, so I'm just going to sneak over here. I do know how old I am, but I'll sneak over here anyway. I guess 3 times 5 is 15 with 1 left over, and 6. I'm 56. That's right. Okay, and then you say, Mrs. Raff is 56 years old. Okay, you write a worded response. Okay, last example. A taxi ride costs $4 per kilometer plus a flag fall charge of $6.50. Sometimes we get these weird words. So this means that once I get in the taxi, they immediately charge me $6.50 just as a basic fee. So we're going to write an equation to determine the cost for a ride of 9.5 kilometers. These problems can get kind of tricky. They're y equals mx plus b questions, or y equals mx plus c. So let's see. A taxi ride, let's say x equals 4, x equals number of kilometers, sir, of kilometers. So I go y equals 4x plus 650, because this is just a one-off charge. Do I want to put ride there? I might put cost instead of y. Okay, so that seems really good. C I'll put over here as the cost of a ride. Okay, so I'm looking for the cost when it's 9.5 kilometers. So I'll go cost equals 4 times 9.5 plus 650. I'm going to pause for a second and do that math. Okay, so I multiplied my decimal over here. I got 38. $38 plus $6.50. So the cost of a 9.5 kilometer ride is $44.50 in this particular taxi. All right, well done.